Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today I'll be crafting with this die set. I think it's called Lucky Spin from Kokorosa and it's pretty awesome. If you've been watching my channel, I've been making actually quite a few of the what I'm calling spinner wheel cards, and this actually is designed to create one that is actually stands upright. So I've taken the largest die that you get, and that I've used to cut out of 120-pound white cardstock. So that gives it a very stable base for everything else that I'll be putting on top of it to decorate it. And today I'll be making a Christmas card. So what I've already done is I just did some partial die cutting of a portion of that die, just the part that you're going to be that's going to be visible from the front. And I did actually include the part that folds under so that you get that nice sort of edge at the bottom that sort of wraps under. And I have already gold heat embossed Merry Christmas onto the bottom, the base of that. And this little triangle piece is sort of going to be the kind of the indicator for when the wheel stops. And there's a separate die that will cut out this section. And so this circular piece here, I'm punching a 1/8 hole through the center of it, and I'm just eyeballing the center. I have I used my circle punch to punch out a disc that is 1.5 inches in diameter. That's the yellow piece. That can be any color. The size can be whatever you want. It just needs to be smaller than the wheel, but also kind of large enough so that you feel confident that it's going to be able to hold that wheel onto the main piece, because that's the only part that will get stuck to the main portion of this card. And this will fold down flat, and just depending on how you fold it, it can be pretty small, but it's about the size of a 4x6 folded. And when I did that sort of test spin of the wheel, I felt like it wasn't sturdy enough. So I die cut that circle a second time out of 120-pound cardstock. And I am using just some, actually it happens to be a card base, to use as a spacer for when I fold down the tines or the legs of the bread. That way I can be certain that I'm not pinching it down too tightly, because I want that that disc, the green disc, to spin very, very freely. And I use the same 1.5 inch circle disc to punch out a just from my low profile foam, and that is what will get adhered to the base. Now I've already gone ahead and stamped out the various sentiments onto these little segments that are on the wheel. There is a separate die that will cut out each of these wedges, and they are pretty small. So if you are going to be stamping out sentiments onto them, you're gonna really need to look for like your really short or really small phrases, and small font. So I had to just go through all of my lawn font stamp sets, and because those I know to have some pretty small typeset, and that's where all of these phrases came from. But they're all from holiday sets, and so I think they're all in that sort of festive spirit. So I think, and most of them I think are also kind of general purpose, like love you, which I just attached there. And because I could not find enough small phrases to fit, I did end up having to select some motifs, some graphics like the heart and the music notes. So one thing that I thought about after the fact is, so even though the green disc, it does have some embossed lines that would indicate where each of these segments go, the segments are not identical. So there is, I imagine, a correct location for all of these to get slotted back into. And I tried very hard to kind of find the right match and get each piece into the correct place. I don't think I ended up lining it up correctly, but I also don't think it really matters, because I don't think you can really see those debossed lines that the die puts in, especially once you get all of these wedges attached. So my thought with that after the fact was that I think the next time I go to use this, what I'm going to do is maybe find some circle dies, nested circle dies in my stash, and then try to die cut my own wedge. So die cut a circle that's just a little bit smaller than that green circle, find another small circle to cut that inner circle out so that you get, that nice border, and then just slice in between them. That way I can create segments that are a little bit larger than what the wheel comes with. And maybe I can fit longer sentiments or larger font type onto this wheel. I mean, I love that they've given us all of the dies, and it works because I happen to have, small font stamp sets, but I think it'll work to make your own little wedges too, and have it be however wide you want each of those segments to be. I kind of like seeing so many options on the wheel, so that's what sort of attracted me to this. And I love that it is standing up too, because it's a little bit more natural to spin it. So to actually assemble the stand, you just need to put some adhesive on the last tab here. So this, the die that cuts out this large piece, it will put in score lines for you as well. And what I like to do is just fold this flat and attach it that way. That will ensure that likely I'll be shipping this and putting it in the mail. So that way I can really make certain to that this will ultimately stand or fold flat, and then it stands up, and it's really, really easy to spin. So I hope that you enjoyed this card. I'll leave links to everything in the description box below. You can check out the Kokorosa website. I also have a discount code for you in the description box as well if you do choose to buy anything from the shop. Thanks so much, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye!